The moment this black man tilted his head back, a swarm of insects suddenly flew out of his mouth, leaving the nearby prison guards completely stunned. It all started with a death row inmate who had a pet mouse. He discovered the little guy had learned a new trick. If he threw out a small spool, the mouse would push it right back like a circus performer. He proudly showed it off to the guards, but in a moment of excitement, he tossed the spool outside the cell. The mouse, Mr. Jingles, ran to fetch it, but was crushed under a guard's boot. The inmate was devastated. The room fell silent. No one knew what to do. Just then, a large hand reached out from another cell. John Coffey said the mouse could still be saved. Most guards were confused, but Paul, the head of the block, knew what kind of man Coffey was. He was someone who could perform miracles. So Paul gently picked up Mr. Jingles and handed him to Coffey. As the prisoner begged for a miracle, Coffey leaned in and began to breathe softly over the tiny body. Then, right in front of everyone, a miracle happened. Mr. Jingles' tail started to twitch, and before they could even react, a golden light began glowing in Coffey's hands. Suddenly, a cloud of dark, filthy insects burst from Coffey's mouth and flew out of the cell. They disappeared into thin air. The guards were frozen, unable to believe what they'd seen. But the real shock came next. Coffey opened his hand, and there, alive and well, was Mr. Jingles, the same mouse they'd all watched die moments earlier. In full view of the guards, he scurried down the corridor and returned to the arms of his inmate friend.